I feel like recently, every time you kind of start to feel like everything has calmed down, something just happens again, and you're just like, okay, well, I guess we're kind of back in a bit of a mess again. That's fine. Um, so basically, I guess I should start with a little bit of a backstory. When I first started watching anti-MLM content on YouTube, um, one of my favorite creators was Emily Leah. And I started watching anti-MLM content when I was 16 because that's when I actually learned what an MLM was, and I didn't really know how bad they were. I didn't really have much of a concept of them. Like I knew people who were involved in them, but I never knew the terminology. I didn't know any of the facts and stuff. And creators like, you know, Illuminati and Savannah Marie and Emily Leah were like my top three because they explained things in very simple terms that 16-year-old me was able to understand, and also were oftentimes pretty funny, at least to me. um so when Emily Leah kind of abruptly left the community, I did honestly feel a little bit hurt. I really did look up to her. She was one of the reasons why I wanted to make anti-MLM content. And, I had watched almost every single one of her videos since I had subscribed. I bought some stuff from her shop, and it just kind of felt like I had the rug pulled out from under me. Um, and so now that she's back, I wanted to just kind of share how I felt, my thoughts, and of course, I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts down below as well. A lot of you will probably think that I'm being too nice on Emily. Um, I was, I will probably be a lot more nice to her than I was to Kay, um, but that was just because I really did admire Emily, and um, yeah, so this video is actually scripted, believe it or not. I kind of learned my lesson with my Kimberlea video. I went on so many tangents in that one. So I wanted this one to be scripted, and I know that this is a long ass intro and is a tangent in and of itself, but I'm trying, okay? It's been a long ass day. And I know that this video is also coming out late, and I apologize for that. I've been doing a lot of studying this week. School has once again whooped my ass. It's been a hard one. Just bear with me. Anyways, let us continue with the video. I want to start this video by saying that I have no hate in my soul for Emily Leah. Even though I was very hurt and also confused by her departure video, I knew that she was getting a lot of hate, and that honestly, that made me sad because even though her video hurt as an avid viewer, I can't imagine getting the kind of unnecessary hate that she had received. That being said, there were some things she said in the video that made me happy, some things I did not agree with at all, and some things that just flat out confused me. So I simply just wanted to share my thoughts, and I would love to hear from you all as well. Whether you agree with what I say or not, feel free to leave it in the comments below as long as you're civil. And please, no self-promo for your porn website, please. Dear God. Like I said, it's been a hard week, okay? The first nice thing that I have to say about the video is that I'm glad that while she was away, she took her time to reevaluate things and reflect. I'm also glad that the video is mostly unedited so that we can kind of see her thought process as she's talking, and I kind of like the way that it was just kind of unfiltered, I guess. One thing that she said early on that I just really did not agree with at all is that she said that she wanted to address the situation, but that she's doing it for herself and not for others. I think, honestly, in my opinion, I think that she should be doing it for her audience as well as herself. I know that she hurt and disappointed a lot of people in the community and a lot of people in her audience. And I think that those people deserve an explanation. especially the ones who were very, very avid viewers of her channel. I think that they do deserve that. But again, I guess that's just me. In the video, she says that she'll be making anti-MLM content, but doesn't want to be involved with the community or with other creators, which I do kind of understand. I think that, and I've said this pretty much the whole time that this drama was going on, obviously not publicly, but, to myself, I guess. I think that you can be anti-MLM without being a part of the Instagram or Reddit community or without being friendly with other YouTubers. On the flip side, though, I also kind of feel like even if she did want to be involved with other creators, I don't think that a lot of them are really ready to accept her back with open arms. I think that she pissed off a lot of people in the community. Well, I don't think, I know she did. And I think that a lot of YouTubers in this space are just not going to be open to being friendly with her again after the whole drama. But that's just my opinion. That might not be the case. So in the video, she addresses the group chat situation, saying that she was not involved in the group chat, but she knows who is in it. However, unfortunately, she did not say who was in the group chat. Now, I can understand why she didn't want to say who was in it, because if I was in her shoes, I would be way too afraid to do it. And I'm not saying that she was afraid, because she didn't say that in her video, but I would be too afraid. I'm a very anxious person. But I wish that somebody would speak up and talk about this group chat more and say who was in it, because every YouTuber in this community that I've watched, especially the bigger ones, I would say, have either not talked about the situation or completely denied any involvement at all whatsoever. But my problem is that there has to be people in the group chat for there to be a group chat. Somebody's got to be in the group chat, And it's so annoying, but also a little bit stressful, because, every time I watch them, it's always in the back of my mind, and it's nagging at me so much that I don't even watch many of the bigger anti-MLM YouTubers, because even if they've shown themselves to be completely nice, normal people who do not seem like they would ever at all be in any of the group chats, because all of the YouTubers in the community that I've watched all seem like extraordinarily nice people, I just am suspicious of them, even so, and that's terrible. And I just wish that somebody would speak up about it, because I think that if we know who in the community is being miserable behind the scenes and talking shit about other people, then we can help kind of cleanse the community of all of the other mini Ks. No, I'm not saying that they're scammers like K is. Allegedly, I don't want to get sued. Yeah, I went off script and I went on a tangent, even though I promised myself I wouldn't do that. Oopsies. In the video, she talks a lot about being cancelled. Now, this is just my opinion, obviously, but I do not think that Emily Leah was ever cancelled. I believe that she kind of damaged her career by herself. Well, not necessarily her career, but her place in the anti-MLM community has been permanently damaged by that video that she made, and there's no denying of that. But she did that herself. Now, I'm not going to say that Emily hasn't received a decent amount of hate, because she has. I've seen it with my own eyes. I saw people in the subreddit making fun of the way that she looked, the ways that she dressed in the video. I've heard people make fun of her voice before, just stupid, petty shit. And I'm sure that she's received stuff far worse than that. But I think that when creators are called out on their bullshit, they immediately view every reasonably critical comment or video as hate. Because I can imagine if you're getting a lot of backlash when you're kind of in that mindset, sort of, you probably would just assume that everything, even slightly critical of you, is hate. Now, again, I know that some people have said awful stuff about her, but I do hope that while she was away for so long, that at some point during that time, she kind of sat back and listened to the valid criticisms of her video. It doesn't look like she has, by the sounds of it, considering that she keeps claiming that she was canceled and blocked out by the community. But I hope that she either has done that or that she will do it in the future, because putting hate and criticism in the same box does not help you at all. One thing that she said that really confused me was that she wanted to have conversations with her audience, yet the comment section of the video was removed, and also the like to dislike ratio was removed as well. I'm not sure if it was like that originally when she first posted the video, or if she did that to it afterwards, because I did not see the video when it was first posted. But I think that it's a very bad look, if I'm being honest. And I'm sorry, I'm going to go off script again. I can't help it. I think that makes her look bad, if I'm being completely honest. I really do think it makes her look bad. Something that Radiant Brit said in her video about the situation was that when you make a video talking about something that your audience will probably not agree with, and you leave the comments section off, those people are going to go to other places to talk about it, leading to even more discussion. They'll go to Reddit, Instagram, make a YouTube video themselves, like me, hey, or comment on other people's YouTube videos where they're talking about the situation. And so now you have all these people talking in all these separate spaces, spreading all of this information instead of just having them have a discussion in one singular place. And so I think that turning off the comment section was a very, very bad decision, in my opinion, because not only does it make her look like she's silencing her audience, because, I mean, she kind of is, but also it's just having people talk more about you than they would have if the comment section had just been left on. Another thing that bothered me about the video was that it was monetized. There were multiple ad breaks. I wrote down at least 3 or 4 ad breaks. And again, it's just a bad look. I mean, if she had been using that money as a fundraiser for something, then I would totally understand it. And of course, I'm not against YouTubers monetizing their videos. I mean, I would love to be monetized. I mean, I'd only make a couple cents a video, but still, it would be nice to have a little bit of extra income, even if it was minuscule. But I think when it comes to situations like this, where she's addressing something that's relatively important, putting an ad break or multiple ad breaks in the video just didn't seem appropriate to me. Overall, as a former viewer of hers, Emily's video left me feeling strangely neutral. Going into it, I expected to either be very angry or very happy at the end, but I ended it just feeling nothing. No strong emotions, just a few questions left unanswered. I almost wish that I had the righteous rage I had with Kay, or that I would be overjoyed that she had come back and that she was, doing anti-MLM content again. But instead, I just kind of I just, I don't feel anything. I don't feel happiness or anger or fury or joy or anything. I just kind of feel like, okay, whatever. And I don't know. That's just not really what I was expecting going into the video. Well, at the end of the day, I hope that Emily's channel does do well. I really do think that her videos could potentially help people. That being said, though, I hope that she does realize that criticism doesn't equal hate, and criticism does not equal cancellation. And I hope that she knows that it will probably take a long time for the people in the community and also her audience in general to regain her trust or their trust in her, because she lost a lot of people's trust after the shit she pulled, mine included. I spent a lot of time watching her videos and supporting her channel, and it just kind of felt like a punch in the gut. um I really do hope that her channel does thrive, um but at the same time, I hope that she allows her audience to have conversations with her so that they can be honest with the way that they feel instead of her just not allowing them to speak at all. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like because that helps my channel out a lot. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below, whether you agree with me or disagree with me. You can just let me know what you think, I guess. Again, as long as you're civil, and please don't get into any fights. My anxiety cannot take that today. Um, I guess I'll see you in the next video. It will probably just be another r/anti-Emlyn video. So, be sure to check it out when it comes out, I guess, if you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay. I won't pressure you into doing anything you don't want to do. But I'm running out of voice, and I probably should call it a day. So I will see you in the next video, I guess. Peace out.